because she has found the one.
Callum Turner didn't plan to become Hollywood's quiet heartbreaker. But somewhere between fashion campaigns, Oscar buzz, and a painfully silent breakup that even his friends didn't see coming, the rising Brit carved a new reputation. Charming, brilliant, and just a little too good at disappearing when things got complicated. This is the story of the career move that turned into a PR minefield, the woman who warned him he'd regret it, and the call he still hasn't answered, even now. It started with a script, a period drama, a prestige director. Everyone in Callum's circle said this was the one, the role that would put him on the Oscar map. But there was a catch. That role came with an NDA, a schedule conflict, and a quiet demand. No distractions, not even romantic ones. At the time, Callum was rumoured to be dating an actress whose name we won't say, but whose initials were all over gossip blogs. She was rising too, and insiders say her team warned her, this next chapter needs to be about you, not about being his plus one. So when Callum took the role and ghosted a red carpet they were supposed to walk together, the fallout wasn't immediate. It was quiet, cold, calculated. Sources say she stopped texting back, he didn't call, and just like that, the soft launch couple that fans had been rooting for ended without a goodbye post or even a paparazzi sighting. But trust, she noticed. A few weeks later, Callum was spotted at a private Soho House dinner in West Hollywood, solo. No date. But someone at the event leaked a text thread. It was short, sharp, and clearly not meant for public eyes. You chose the script. I hope it's worth it. Don't reach out when the hype dies down. I won't be here. Fans went feral, the Swifties, the film nerds. Even Dumois couldn't keep up. Reddit threads exploded with timelines, speculation, and theories. Was this message meant for her? Was it a power play? A soft revenge? Insiders say Callum saw the leak and never denied it. What happened next made things messier. During a film festival Q&A, Callum was asked about the breakup rumours. He smiled, dodged, said, "I keep work and personal life separate." But here's what fans didn't know. The actress, she called him after seeing the leaked text blow up. Not for reconciliation, for closure, to clear the air. One final talk. He didn't pick up. That silence hit harder than the breakup. People close to her say she was stunned, not angry, just done. And Callum? He threw himself into the role. Method acting, remote filming, and press interviews that revealed nothing. Not a single line about her. Just the performance, the character, the craft. But people noticed the shift. He seemed quieter, sharper, like a man carrying a win and a loss. Then came her revenge moment. At an awards show that Callum skipped due to scheduling conflicts, she showed up in a gown that made headlines. Not because of the designer, but because of the quote stitched inside the collar. "You can't ghost a girl who writes scripts." Fans went wild. Interviews sidestepped it. But fashion Twitter decoded everything. The shade, the closure, the quiet confidence. That line trended for 48 hours. Even Callum's co-star posted it on IG stories with a fire emoji and no context. You do the math. Just when fans thought the silence was the end of it, Dua Lipa posted a carousel on Instagram. It looked innocent, a European art gallery, 3 outfits, a wine glass in Venice. But tucked in the middle was a grainy black and white photo. A man in the background, slight profile, familiar jawline. It looked exactly like Callum Turner. Cue chaos. The comments section exploded. "Is that who I think it is? No way she soft-launched him like that. Dua, Callum." The internet spun into a storm. Even fan pages from both camps, Turner stans and Lipa lovers, started dissecting the photo pixel by pixel. Nothing confirmed, nothing denied. But a week later, paparazzi got the shot. Dua and Callum, same dinner table, London. No PR team in sight. No eye contact with the cameras. Just a shared glance over a candle. And that was all fans needed to lose their minds. At first, people were obsessed. Two beautiful Brits, stylish, talented, quiet. But some insiders didn't buy it. Rumors started surfacing. This wasn't about love, it was about leverage. Dua, fresh off her breakup with director Romain Gavras, had just dropped a career-redefining album. Callum's Oscar-buzzy film was entering award season. A mutual boost, said one source. Strategic pairing, said another, but the part that really stirred the pot. The ex, the one Callum had quietly walked away from, was friends with Dua. Not besties, but enough to make this sting. According to one stylist source, the two had shared a green room backstage at the Met Gala the year before. They had drinks, laughed, took a mirror pic together, so yeah, this felt intentional. Then came the move no one saw coming. Dua unfollowed Callum on Instagram. No caption, no statement, just gone. It happened after a sudden tabloid article claimed Callum had been reconnecting with an ex while still seeing Dua. No names were dropped, but timelines got messy. One screenshot even showed that he had liked his former flame's short film teaser on IG at 2:13 a.m. A friend of Dua's told one outlet she didn't need another headline relationship. She needed honesty. What she got was a shadow. And Callum still said nothing, not even a double tap. A month later, Dua Lipa did what only pop girls know how to do. She photo-dumped her rage. Slide 1, her in a sheer black catsuit in Paris. Slide 2, studio speakers blaring a new unreleased track. Slide 3, a blurry hotel mirror selfie with the caption, "Energy doesn't lie, neither should you." That line hit like a missile. Swifties, Lipinators, Reddit detectives, everyone pieced it together. One fan even found a leaked lyric. "A kiss in Venice, but you left your phone on." And just like that, people knew it was over and not clean. Callum had gone from mysterious romantic to calculated climber. And Dua, she had receipts and the voice to sing them loud. While the internet roared, Callum stayed silent, but he moved with intent. Booked 2 new roles, skipped press tours, showed up at TIFF in a double-breasted Gucci suit and refused to comment on anything personal, but his eyes said it all. One Variety reporter noted, he looked calm, but there was a tiredness behind it, like someone dodging a storm they helped build. Still, his team kept spinning it. Focused on the work, devoted to his craft, classic damage control, but fans weren't buying it anymore because for all the romantic tension and secret messages, there was one thing Callum Turner couldn't outrun. He left every woman in silence. No closure, no comments, no apologies, just disappearances. And now, the internet was turning on him. Callum Turner came to Hollywood as the indie boy with the cheekbones and a poet's stare. But somewhere between the red carpets and the rising fame, he started collecting stories. Not the kind written in scripts, but the kind whispered at after-parties, leaked in group chats, and carved into captions. He didn't lash out, he didn't explain, he didn't fight the rumors, but he let every woman do the talking. A breakup with no text back, a friendship turned fallout, a romance that blurred into a rollout, and now, a pop star with lyrics that bite, and a fan base that doesn't forget. Because in this business, silence is a strategy, but sometimes it's also a signature. And Callum Turner, he's not just the boy who won the role, he's the man who ghosted his way into a reputation.